You know, what I'm missing in all the frameworks, what I'm missing in this so-called Spotify model, which of course doesn't exist, but still it's done. And they are all command and control reloaded, I think. And of course, this is tough to discuss in brief here, and I will not be able to prove this in this conversation, and I don't have to prove, of course. And we can try different approaches. What I do not see you can do in these frameworks is decentralization. And just to give you one piece of proof, we believe that in beta, we believe that the periphery must be in charge. And none of these frameworks even knows the distinction between periphery and center, which you need to decentralize. When I started working with and in the Beyond Budgeting Roundtable 20 years ago, we always talked about decentralization, but we didn't know that decentralization at the time, we didn't fully understand that decentralization meant having teams in the periphery that own the money, make the decisions, run the business. And I do not see this acknowledgement of decentralization in any of the frameworks, which is why I can only alert everybody to be cautious, to look at and to compare. Of course, I do not expect anybody to believe, but to compare these frameworks with what we call self-structure design, another open source approach. So look at self-structure design and look at it together. Look if it combines to you. If you manage to combine the two, great. Yes. I do not see it, but I love to be proven wrong. 5 years ago, Dan proved me wrong. This is why we are having this celebration, because Dan showed us how to make transformation happen. I thought at the time that the fastest transformation possible would take 18 months. Now we know that it takes less than 6 months. Exactly 6 months, the 90 days plus 60 before and 30 at the end. So we know for a fact that transformation, if it takes longer than 6 months, it's not even optimal. It doesn't have the right velocity. And so I love to be proven wrong. Dan proved me wrong 5 years ago. Silke proves me wrong all the time, in her work with OpenSpace Beta. And yeah, let's prove each other wrong and make transformation happen fast.
Yeah.